again, we're nowhere near any kind of like final version of what we're talking about.
No.
And this is a great start. Let me just say that to give you an idea.
So this is this town's it's a more tech-oriented town, and it's got a nice junkyard.
Are those
over
walking
here.
pyramids from Call of Cthulhu?
Actually, these are hermit crabs that have made their homes in trash cans and CRT monitors and all kinds of stuff like that.
Awesome. Thank you for not giving us too many like here, fight this normal animal. This is really creative.
We don't really have a lot of normal animals to go around.
Even the pigs are rabid people.
Yeah. Well, and also generally, when at all possible, I prefer people to kill the beast that walks on two legs and calls himself man, because killing people's just much more fun.
Yeah, no, that's right. It's the scariest critter out there.
So this over here in the wreckage is this area, this town's problem is these fellows out here.
Again, another clue for us, the player.
Exactly. The Found are a group who worship machines.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually a subset of a larger religious group. We actually have a congregation in one of the towns that goes through a whole series of emotes and discussions about the nature of this. This technology is the solder on the circuit boards of our souls. And they have this.
So kind of like it reminds me a little bit of what was it, Planet of the Apes 2 when they're worshiping the bomb.
Exactly.
Nice. See, you know what? That's important because these pop culture references will be picked up by your fan base, which is people who watch these films.
Exactly. So these guys are all around this town. They're causing all kinds of problems. So it's the player's job to deal with these crazy religious folk. And
I like how they deal with them.
Yeah, shooting is generally shooting and beating about the head and shoulders.
Well, Yeller's my dog, Mom. I'll take care of it.
Exactly.
Love that.
And also, this is basically their headquarters. It's the I think we called it the bunker of the mathematical god because they're worshiping a calculator.
No.
So.
And this is solar, so it still works.
Exactly.
Nicely done.
So just the way all the shadows play across all the buildings.
I love just seeing. I love the length of the day. Oh, it gives an entirely different mood. And how long is the day cycle?
It's going about six. It will be about 6 times faster than normal day cycle.
So for the mathematically uninclined,
the day will be about 4 hours long.
About 4 hours. That's pretty solid, though.
Yeah.
So maybe a session. You might be playing at night. You might be playing a day for one of your sessions.
Exactly.
4 hours being a common amount of time that most real fans spend with anything.
Lee?
Yeah.
Earth Mover gun is 263.
263. Okay.
Great, we're gonna get to see this. But my question before we pull it out is, when we do get vehicles, will we be able to have peel out tracks and you can actually tell if a motorcycle gang of players has come to town by following the tracks? Maybe in the future.
Don't know.
If
I
would
would
pull
like
that
to.
off, that would be
that would
cool.
be awesome.
Very subtle visual clues. It seems to go along with your design. I'll work for cheeseburgers. Just sit there and tell you stuff.
Okay, let's equip this bad boy.
I'm excited about this.
And I already have one on my back. Should have been paying attention. Wield. Okay.
So you can carry around extra weapons, or is that just something right now that we have going on?
This is basically my pack. This is my extra gear. I can equip this stuff, but I'm not actually using it right now. This is where you put just the stuff you're carrying around. Mm-hmm. This is my pack, and up here in my gear window is the stuff I'm actually wearing. You can see my shirt, my armor, my pants, my boots. We have 22 different slots for things you can wear. So you have a lot of customization. I mean, glasses. We actually have a cigar model.
Really?
So all kinds of stuff that you can use.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Oh, that joke has been made many times. So you have 2 slots for your back, which are your 2-handed weapons,
mm-hmm.
2 slots in your belt for your one-handed melee weapons, and then 2 leg slots for your pistols. So, and you can switch between these by holding control and just basically scrolling through. But I've got the digger gun, so let's go dig a hole.
All right.
Let's see, where's a good place to put a hole?
Where could we? Can we hit pavement?
See?
And we start evolving. That's pretty interesting.
Now, the holes aren't always large, but
what can you actually do with the hole? Is it you can use it as cover?
Yeah, eventually you're gonna be able to jump in it, use it as cover. Get people to go knock people inside it. If you hopefully cause people to fall inside it. And if you dig a hole deep enough, you start taking falling damage.
Really?
So.
Well, that's a very new opportunity to give players.
See, he goes into the hole. And seems confused by this.
Somebody there?
Oh, see, he heard my noise, and now he's coming to investigate what the noise is.
All right.
So
we've seen that reaction.
Exactly.
It works clearly.
Let's see, what's the other great stuff we've got around here? He's following me. This guy following me with knives.
Shoot him in the leg. Slow him down.
Basically, our did we go over advancement system so far?
Not really.
Okay. The advancement system that we've got is it's classless. You go up levels, but they're not as distinct as in some games where a level or two difference is actually a big deal. There are going to be 150 levels through the course of the game.
Wow.
And basically, each time you go up a level, you get a certain number of AP points, which you can also gain through numerous other means, such as some missions give you AP points. So it's not like you can look at someone and say, hey, he's 10th level, he has 100 AP points. No, he can be 10th level and have a lot more than that because he's gone around and found all the missions that give you AP points.
Understood.
So you should never go, I'm higher level than this guy, I can take him. Oh, maybe not.
It's basically sort of how a GM would reward their tabletop players by going, you know what, he did a really good job, I'm going to give him a little more.
If you find a really cool mission that's really important, has an important story arc, likely you're going to get an AP point for doing it.
I like that idea.
You can use the AP points for raising your stats, which you have listed here, which affect how, like, for example, strength affects your skill in melee combat and how much you can carry, endurance, how many hit points. We have a charisma stat, which is not a dump stat. Our charisma stat has actually become very, very useful.
People won't talk to you if you have a low charisma.
People will not talk to you. And there will be things involving, like, faction interactions, like, how many faction points you get will be affected by charisma, things of that nature. So we have we don't want people to think charisma is a dump stat because in so many games it can be.
I see two stats that I'd like to really quickly talk about. You have dexterity and coordination.
Yes, coordination is
what switches them up?
Coordination is your whole body. It's mainly used for defense, getting out of the way of things. Dexterity is your hands. It's mainly used for guns.
Okay.
Then you basically got skills, which are the base value of all these is determined by your attributes, and then you can spend points to boost them from there.
The cowboy's back.
Indeed. So, like, if you want to use the best armor, you should put a bunch of points into armor use. Or, if you want to be a rifle expert, you want to put points into rifle. And we give the players enough points where they're going to be able to max out several of these skills. We don't want players to feel like, oh, I'm just a rifle guy and that's all I do because I have to concentrate to be good at it. No, you can you can max out your rifle and still have points for maxing out your pistol, and then you can max out several other skills because we want players to feel like they can do many things as opposed to being pigeonholed in one role. Because honestly, if we're pigeonholing them, it should just be a class system because that's what class systems are about.
Obviously, but that's not what this is about.
Exactly. You also have mutations, which obviously I don't have any listed here, but through the course of the game, you're going to be able to get various unusual abilities, such as being able to see in the dark, or like being able to boost your abilities because you have a mutated adrenal gland,
strength of
things
10,
like that.
Stuff
exactly.
Like that, yeah.
And those, you go through the course of the game and develop more and more of those as the game progresses.
Will we be possibly able to actually change our shape through mutations?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. There will be model changes in the mutation tree.
I like that.
Trade skills are not going to be raised through APs, they're going to be raised through use. We're going to have a very robust trade skill system. Like 99% of the items you find in the game, you will be able to make with your trade skills.
Good.
So it's not going to be a matter of, why should I do trade skills because I can get better stuff off drops. You will be able to make the stuff you get off drops with your trade skills.
I have a question. Where will players be able to interact, and is there an auction house?
There's going to be an auction house, there's going to be a bank. In each sector we have, each town is going to have access to a vault. That vault is specific to, is going to be pretty much common throughout all of them, so you access the same vault. But also at the center, somewhere near the center.